are doing or buying or eating, or all the places that they are traveling to, and all of that, when we constantly look at all of those things, it creates a feeling of anxiety and insecurity, and if you want to put it bluntly, jealousy, right? That this person has such a good life. They have such a good life, right? That they have everything that I want, right? They have everything that I want. They seem so happy. They seem so happy. And look at me, or and I have so many problems or whatever, right? So despite the fact that we know all of this, it is very easy to get caught up in whatever we see on social media. Now imagine the people who get obsessed. Imagine the people who get obsessed about whatever they see on social media, or certain people and things like that, right? It can easily turn into jealousy. Right? So a person, this is kind of a side note, but for any person, and as a reminder to myself first and foremost, first of all, yes, social media is a way to connect with people and things like that, but unless you're not going to be off of social media and you're going to be on it, you should take the time to make sure that you're not sharing everything with everyone. Because a lot of times, people that you have on your social media accounts are people perhaps that you met one time, that they're literally your acquaintance. You have some family members, some close, some far, some people that you hardly speak to, etc., etc. And you have very few legitimate, close friends who you would hang out with in real life. And then even smaller than that are the people who you trust. So I think every person should at least make sure that they're not sharing everything with everyone, right? First of all, every good thing that happens in your life, if you only acknowledge Allah, which you are supposed to, that's enough, right? It doesn't have to be broadcasted to the world, right? It doesn't have to be broadcasted to the world. Every good thing that happens in your life doesn't have to be broadcasted to your entire social media domain, right? And we can go on and on about kind of like the addiction that some people have, and how their insecurity or self-esteem is tied to the amount of likes and views that they get, right? That, something great happened to me, why aren't people liking my status, right? Well, you put yourself in that position in the first place. But the point is that every good thing that happens in your life doesn't need to be mentioned on social media, right? If it is mentioned, it doesn't need to be mentioned to every single person on your friend list, because not every person is going to look at it and say, MashaAllah, right? Not every person is going to be happy for you, right? So again, share with the people that you trust. Share with the people who you think good of. And now you can say, well, I think good of everybody. That's great for you. But again, if you don't know people, if you don't know every single person that well in your entire, social media friend list or whatever, it's perhaps not the smartest idea for you to just broadcast everything. Oh, look how great, my wife is. Look how great my husband is. Every moment of, staged, unstaged, romantic, whatever, does not have to be put on social media. It's not for the world to consume, which is why I never understand why these married couples that literally make their living off of social media, and I'm talking about the Muslim ones, I have no idea why people follow them and so blindly, right? And how you can just put everything up. Not everybody, there are people that perhaps want to see. And if you think about it, people feed off of each other. The people posting, no matter whatever their intentions are, you can't say it's not an ego boost, right? That, mashallah, such a perfect couple, mashallah, this and that, right? You can't say that they don't get an ego boost, right? And the people who consume these things, you can't say that it's not satisfying some internal need for them. So they kind of feed off of each other, which is, if there was no audience, then there perhaps would be no posting. Either way, bottom line, not everything needs to be shared. And if it is shared, it should be shared very carefully. It should be shared very carefully, right? And this is something, we kind of learn as we go on. And again, it's because we don't know what's in the hearts of any person, right? And whatever blessings Allah has given us, alhamdulillah for that, right? We thank Allah for it. And we ask Allah that, we are protected from, even the potential jealousy that a person might just happen. And again, it's not because people are bad in and of themselves, right? Shaitan is always there, right? Shaitan is always there to sort of whisper, in the hearts of somebody, right? That, oh, look at this person, you work harder, why don't you have that? Or, your husband or your wife doesn't do this for you, but look at that couple on social media, look at them, right? Shaitan is always there to, put seeds of distrust and try to sever relationships all the time, right? So, وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ إِذَا حَسَدٍ. We seek protection from the potential jealousy that shaitan can put in the hearts of any individual, right? So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us and protect us. May He give us knowledge that benefits us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability to routinely recite Surah Falaq and Surah Nas daily. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide, bless and protect us all. Wallahu a'lam wa billahi tawfiq. قولوا قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين فاستغفروه. سبحان الله وبحمده سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أستغفرك